Breaking news just into CNN. Liam Payne, one of the stars of the former boy band One Direction, has died.
Because he would always message me ever since we broke up, like, oh, I'm not well. He would always play with death and be like, well, I'm gonna die.
The sudden passing of Liam Payne, a beloved member of One Direction, has sent shockwaves not only through the band's massive fan base, but also throughout the Hollywood scene. His death, shrouded in mystery, has left fans and industry insiders grappling with countless unanswered questions. Was it truly an accident? That's what many are asking, but things took an even darker twist when Payne's girlfriend allegedly dropped a bombshell claiming that Liam had eerily predicted his own death. Could he have known someone was coming for him? This chilling thought is fueled by viral footage that has now surfaced from his hotel room, igniting a wildfire of speculation across social media. The video has raised serious concerns about what really happened in the days leading up to his demise. Some fans are convinced there was someone lurking in the shadows and that they finally caught up with him. Liam's vacation in Argentina, which started off as the perfect getaway, ended in tragedy. The former One Direction star, along with his girlfriend Kate Cassidy, arrived in Argentina on September 30th, sharing carefree, fun-filled moments with their followers. But by the 14th of October, everything changed. Kate reportedly left Argentina, while Liam decided to stay, checking into the Casa Sur Palermo hotel alone. Now, many wonder, was that his fateful decision? Today, the story took a devastating and dark twist. According to sources, someone from the hotel made a frantic call to 911, reporting an aggressive man causing a disturbance in the lobby. This behavior reportedly matched what witnesses described as Liam Payne's erratic actions on that very day. In a heartbreaking and shocking revelation, TMZ has confirmed that Liam Payne tragically passed away after falling from the balcony of his hotel room in Buenos Aires. The fall happened on Wednesday evening, with stunned witnesses at the Casa Sur Palermo hotel claiming they saw him plunge from his third-floor room. What remains painfully unclear is whether the fall was a tragic accident or something far more intentional, leaving everyone to wonder what really happened. Sources say Payne's body was found sprawled on the deck below, surrounded by scattered tables and chairs. It was the tattoos, one of a clock on his left forearm and another of a scorpion on his abdomen, that helped confirm the heartbreaking reports of his identity. This horrific incident occurred just after 5 p.m. in Buenos Aires, and earlier that day, it was apparent something was already wrong. Several witnesses reported that Liam had been acting strangely, even erratically, in the hotel lobby. His visit to Argentina had initially been for a Niall Horan concert, and fans were thrilled to hear that the One Direction bandmates had reunited briefly at the show. But what followed was a tragic downward spiral. The Buenos Aires police revealed chilling details from their investigation. When they searched Liam's hotel room, they found disturbing evidence: alcohol bottles and prescription medications, including clonazepam. For those unaware, clonazepam is a powerful benzodiazepine, typically prescribed to treat conditions like epilepsy, muscle spasms, or severe panic disorders. The scene inside the hotel room was described as complete chaos. Items broken, medication scattered everywhere, and signs of a struggle. The police quickly collected fingerprints and other critical evidence from the room, but the mystery only deepened, leaving fans with more haunting questions about the events leading to his tragic end. Authorities also found several troubling items near Liam's body: a bottle of whiskey, a lighter, and his mobile phone, adding further layers to this already tragic situation. Earlier reports suggested the police had been called because of a disturbance caused by an aggressive man, believed to be under the influence of drugs or alcohol. This grim detail hits even harder, knowing that back in June 2021, Liam had openly spoken about his struggles with alcohol and prescription drug addiction during One Direction's intense touring years. Liam had even confessed that his addiction spiraled so badly he began experiencing suicidal thoughts. Now, with his tragic death, fans are left with even more complicated emotions as they try to process what could have led to such a devastating outcome. A newly released transcript of the emergency 911 call made by the hotel's desk manager paints an even darker picture. In the call, the hotel manager urgently describes the chaos unfolding, stating that they have a guest drunk on drugs and alcohol. The manager goes on, adding he's breaking everything in the room. The tension in the call is palpable as the manager voices increasing concern, telling the 911 operator, "You need to send someone quickly. I don't know if the guest's life is in danger. He's in a room with a balcony." The most chilling part of the call comes when the hotel manager admits their fears, saying, "We are afraid he could do something that threatens life." The 911 operator tries to reassure the manager, stating that police and emergency medical teams are already on their way. But tragically, help arrived too late, leaving even more questions unanswered in this haunting case. Just hours before his tragic death, Liam Payne shared a seemingly carefree Snapchat video where he was enjoying breakfast with his girlfriend, Kate Cassidy. With a smile, he began the video cheerfully saying, "Morning, everybody! Lovely day here in Argentina." The couple exchanged playful banter, with Liam grinning as he talked about riding horses, playing polo, and his excitement to return home to see his beloved dog, Stan. He wrapped up the video on an upbeat note saying, "So it's going to be a nice day." But tragically, that would be one of the last messages Liam ever shared with the world. The 31-year-old singer sustained horrific injuries after falling from the third floor of the Casa Sur Palermo Hotel in Buenos Aires. According to police reports, the head of the state emergency medical system, Alberto Crescenti, spoke on Argentinian television, confirming the devastating details of the fall. Crescenti shared that Liam, who has a 7-year-old son with former Girls Aloud singer Cheryl, fell into the courtyard of the hotel located in Buenos Aires' Palermo neighborhood. When pressed for details on how exactly Liam ended up falling from the balcony, Crescenti chose not to comment, only adding to the cloud of mystery surrounding the tragic event. He did confirm that authorities are actively investigating the circumstances of Liam's death, with a post-mortem examination already underway to provide more clarity. But that's not where the unsettling details end. Liam's ex-fiancée, Maya Henry, has now come forward sharing chilling and deeply disturbing revelations that could shed new light on the circumstances surrounding his untimely passing. What she revealed has only added fuel to the fire of speculation surrounding this heartbreaking case. Maya Henry, Liam's ex-fiancée, has come forward with chilling claims that Liam had actually predicted his own early death. According to her, she had desperately tried to get him help before the tragic events at the hotel. But hold on, it gets even more unsettling. Just 2 days before this heartbreaking incident, Maya, now 23, made eerie comments during an appearance on the Internet is Dead podcast. "There was one time I tried to get him to get help, but he wasn't taking it," she revealed. Maya went on to explain the emotional turmoil she faced after their breakup, saying, "He would always message me after we broke up, saying I'm not well. He would constantly play with death, telling me things like, 'Well, I'm going to die. I'm not doing well.'" Her comments paint a dark picture of Liam's mental state in the months leading up to his tragic death. Maya added, "I knew the lifestyle he was living, and I always had this horrible feeling that one day something bad was going to happen." With a heavy heart, she continued, "So I always felt like I needed to help him, because if something ever happened to him, I wouldn't be able to live with myself." To make matters worse, Maya revealed that earlier this month, she had taken legal action against Liam. Her team sent a cease and desist letter, accusing him of constantly reaching out to her and even to members of her family. This legal step was in response to what Maya described as new and concerning information that had come to light regarding Liam's behavior. In a statement to The Sun, a spokesperson for Maya confirmed, Maya Henry issued a cease and desist last week to Liam Payne, following the emergence of new and troubling information. This development casts an even darker shadow over the tragic circumstances surrounding Liam's untimely death, as fans are left questioning what more could have been done. Maya has now retained attorneys Marco Crawford and Daniel Cerna to represent her in this matter. For now, this remains her only public comment on the situation. However, just earlier this month, Maya took to TikTok, where she spoke openly about Liam's constant attempts to contact her even after their breakup. "Ever since we broke up, he will blow up my phone," she shared. "It's always from different phone numbers, so I never know where it's going to come from." Maya continued, describing how Liam would create new iCloud accounts just to send her messages. "It's always a new iCloud account," she vented. "Every time I see a new one pop up on my phone, I'm like, oh, here we go again." After his sudden death, many fans began speculating that Liam had been reaching out to Maya, perhaps in a final attempt to ask for help or to share something significant. Could there have been a desperate plea hidden in those constant messages? For many, Liam's death feels like much more than a simple tragic accident. His passing has shaken fans and Hollywood celebrities alike, with many expressing their sorrow and disbelief. However, the most heart-wrenching response came from his family, who are suffering the most from this unimaginable loss. In a deeply emotional statement, Liam's family shared, "Liam will forever live in our hearts and we'll remember him for his kind, funny, and brave soul. We are supporting each other the best we can as a family and ask for privacy and space at this awful time." Liam Payne, the youngest of 3 siblings, was born in Wolverhampton, a charming city in the West Midlands of the UK. His passion for music began early, and he studied music technology at the City of Wolverhampton College, a decision that set the stage for his incredible career in the music industry. Now, his loss leaves an undeniable void, not just for his family, but for the millions of fans who grew up loving his voice and his presence. At just 14 years old, Liam Payne made his first attempt at stardom on the UK's reality music competition, The X Factor, back in 2008. Despite his talent, he didn't make it past the early rounds, but giving up wasn't in Liam's nature. He returned to the show 2 years later with a vengeance, delivering a stunning performance of Cry Me a River that left the judges in awe. This pivotal moment in 2010 led to the creation of one of the most iconic boy bands in history, One Direction. It was all thanks to Simon Cowell, one of the judges known for his brutally honest critiques on American Idol, who saw potential and brought the boys together. The members, Harry Styles, Niall Horan, Liam Payne, Louis Tomlinson, and Zayn Malik, originally auditioned as solo artists for the X Factor, but fate had other plans. The judges decided to combine their talents, forming One Direction, a group that would soon take the world by storm. And storm they did. From their catchy, feel-good hits like What Makes You Beautiful and Story of My Life, One Direction quickly became one of the most commercially successful boy bands of all time. Their debut album, Up All Night, dropped in 2011, and it made music history. It became the 4th debut album by a UK-based group to hit #1 on the US Billboard 200. Fans went wild, and the band sold an astounding 500,000 digital copies in the first week alone. Their 3rd album, Midnight Memories, released in 2013, was an even bigger success, selling a mind-blowing 4 million copies in under 2 months. Then came their unforgettable Where We Are tour in 2014, which shattered records. It became one of the highest-grossing tours ever for a vocal group, raking in an eye-popping $290 million. But in 2015, after announcing an indefinite hiatus, One Direction went their separate ways. Each member embarked on their own solo journey, carving out unique and successful careers that continue to make waves in the music world. Though their paths diverged, the legacy of One Direction remains stronger than ever, with fans holding out hope that one day the boys will reunite for another round of magic. Tributes poured in from around the world following the devastating news of Liam Payne's death at the age of 31. Celebrities, musicians, and fans alike expressed their sorrow, reflecting on the impact Liam had during his career. Charlie Puth, visibly shaken, took to Instagram to share his condolences. In his Instagram story, Puth wrote, "I am in shock right now. Liam was always so kind to me. He was one of the first major artists I got to work with. I cannot believe he is gone." Puth, now 32, also shared a heartfelt video of him and Liam laughing together, accompanied by the emotional text, "I'm so upset right now. May he rest in peace." He followed up with another story, sharing a screenshot of a conversation where Liam discussed how Puth had helped write a song with him. Below the image, Puth added, "I am so sorry," expressing his deep regret over the loss of his friend. Zed, who collaborated with Payne on the hit song Get Low, mourned him on X, formerly Twitter, writing, "R.I.P. Liam. I can't believe this is real. Absolutely heartbreaking." He continued, "So upsetting to hear the news of Liam Payne passing, sending love and condolences to his family and loved ones. R.I.P. my friend." Paris Hilton also took to X to express her shock, writing, "R.I.P. my friend." Meanwhile, rapper Tadola Dollar Eigen posted a touching tribute on his Instagram story, sharing a photo of Liam with the message, "Just talked to you 2 days ago, my guy. I'ma miss you, FRFR Susio." Juicy J added his voice to the chorus of grief, tweeting, "R.I.P. Liam Payne. Wow, I can't believe it. Prayers up for the family." Even author E.L. James, who wrote the 50 Shades of Grey series, shared her sadness on X. Liam had teamed up with Rita Ora for the soundtrack of the third movie in the series, 50 Shades Freed, back in 2018. "R.I.P. Liam," she wrote. A tribute from yet another person who had the honor of working alongside the singer. "I am truly heartbroken to hear about the tragic passing of Liam Payne. It's almost impossible to believe. My sincere condolences go out to his family during this devastating time." While fans and celebrities alike are struggling to come to terms with the shocking news, Liam will forever be remembered for his iconic contributions to the music world and the lasting impact he made in music history. There's still so much confusion and speculation surrounding the circumstances of his death. Hopefully, as the post-mortem reports and hotel CCTV footage are released, we'll have more clarity about what truly happened. For now, we can only wish for Liam's soul to rest in peace. That's it for today's video, everyone. If you found this update helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe so you won't miss any future updates. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.